everyone, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new, I'm Danielle LaRocca and I do special effects, makeup, beauty tutorials, hauls, reviews. And in today's video, I'm gonna be going over some special effects makeup tools and products for beginners that you might not typically think to have in your special effects collection. So if you want to see what all I have for you, then stay tuned. Throughout this video, if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me some comments down below so I can chit chat with you all. And please subscribe to my YouTube family. You can subscribe when you hit that red subscribe button. My Instagram and TikTok will pop up right down here, and I would love it if you would check those out as well at the end of this video. Everything in today's video is going to be linked in my description box below, so if there is something that you see that you would like to check out or add to your collection, feel free to stop by my description box and check out all the products that you see today in this video. Everything that you see, I bought off Amazon. Now we are still in quarantine, and what better way to get your special effects products than to shop online, right? So just know that everything I have in this video you can get on Amazon. So let's hop into the video. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to show you that I have in my collection. Now all these are pretty like standard household items, but they really help when doing special effects. I mean, you got to get creative somehow, right? So I'm going to show you all of my favorite things that I use. The first thing that I have is some Vaseline. This is great for when you are doing bald caps, making your own bald caps. Gosh, you can use this for making your own molds and casting your own stuff. I'll get more into that in future videos when I actually do some casting and mold videos for you, so stay tuned for that. But this is great because it's pretty much like a release so that things don't get sticky, your products don't stick all over itself. I always use Vaseline. So this is just 100% pure petroleum jelly, and this one in particular is from Up and Up. So yeah, great product, Vaseline. Who knew? The second product I have, and it is a little bit messy, but I swear by this. This is a little handheld fan. It comes with It comes with a little USB charger for it, and this is the V-Ursion Tech V-Ursion. And they have all different colors. I chose blue because blue is my favorite color. It has a bunch of settings. It has a low setting, a medium, and a high setting. And you can turn it off. It's also really cool because you can adjust it. You can lay it down. It comes with a little clamp that you can set it on. So I use this for my face paint when I want it to dry quicker. I also use it for when I'm working with liquid latex or spirit gum or anything like that, and I just want things to dry quick, because let's face it, who wants to spend hours on letting something dry, right? So I have this little bad boy, and I have to say this is probably one of my favorite purchases I've ever made in my entire life. The next product I'm going to talk about, this is foam brushes. I got this pack of 25, and I'll open it for you. They're just standard foam brushes. I'm sure you can get them also at like Home Depot. My dog is interested in the packaging, so he wants to come check it out. And this isn't for you. You'll probably see him in a little bit. So it's a foam brush, exactly what it is. And it's great because they come in a pack of 25, so you can use them as sparingly or as much as you would like. It's great for liquid latex or gelatin or just anything that you're trying to spread either when casting or molding. This is also great for face paint. I use a lot of Mayron Paradise paint. You can easily blend stuff out. You can wet it these are great little things to have. I wanted to go big or go home, and I bought a pack of 25. So these will last me a while, and if I want to throw them out, I can. So another great purchase to have in your special effects kit. These next products are gonna sound a little weird, but there is a purpose. So I went ahead and bought a cutlery set. I know, right? So it comes with forks, knives, and spoons. You would think that you wouldn't need this, but you guys, they're disposable, they're plastic. You can use this when mixing different chemicals. You can use it when you're mixing different cream-based paints to get the certain color that you want. It's really great. The spoons, sometimes when I'm doing certain looks and I want a certain shape and it's round, you can trace the spoon how you want. The forks can be used as texture when you are creating like monster masks or any sort of prosthetic that you want to create on your face and you want a little bit of texture. You can use the ends of the forks if you don't have anything else to use. I have like a sculpting tool set, so I have a bunch of that kind of stuff, but sometimes you just need something different, and I love being able to have forks, knives, and spoons, so I keep this in my bathroom. And it really comes in handy for stirring things, mixing things, using different stuff for texture, all that stuff I mentioned before. It's great. So you wouldn't think that you would need something like this, but trust me, it comes in handy. To kind of piggyback off of our last cutlery product, the next thing I have in my bathroom, because that's where I create all my special effects stuff, is some paper Dixie cups. That's right. Just plain old cups that you would maybe use to rinse out your mouth when brushing your teeth. I have these paper cups for, of course, mixing, to pour my liquid latex in. When I'm heating up something and I want to pour it into a vessel, this is what I use. Like when I'm melting my polymorph plastic, or when I mix gelatin products, which I'm going to get into later. But again, it's great for even just having a cup of water for your paintbrushes. If you also use paint like I do for my special effects looks, it can be used to portion out certain things instead of, you know, dumping the whole bottle, like your stage blood and stuff like that. You can put a little bit in the cup and just use it as sparingly or as much as you want. So I highly recommend getting some sort of plastic or paper cup to add to your special effects kit. The next thing I have in my kit that a lot of makeup and other professionals have, which I think is also great for special effects, is I have makeup wedges, and I have a crap ton of them. So these all come in a pack of 3 on Amazon, and in each pack there's 16. And I go through so many of these when I am applying prosthetics and bald caps, and it's just something easy that you can just throw away when you don't need it. And since there's so many, it'll last you a while. And let me just, so each pack is like this. Like I said, there's 16 in a pack, and I have 3 packages. And they're just your basic sponge, right? So you can use it with your powder when you're doing your eyebrows, all kinds of great stuff you can use. So I tend to use these and throw them away, and I just wanted to have a bunch of them. So highly recommend adding these to your kit as well. The next thing I have in my kit that again goes for mixing, and you can get creative and use it for other things as well when creating special effects looks, but I have a bunch of popsicle sticks, or some people would call them tongue compressors or tongue decompressors. Anyways, popsicle sticks. These ones are just the standard jumbo ones. It's a pack of 100. You can get all different shapes and sizes of popsicle sticks. I have these for mixing. So when I'm mixing different liquids and when I'm creating my casts and molds and stuff like that, and I need something to mix my plaster or my alginate or whatever it may be, I would use popsicle sticks. You can also, like when you're getting creative, like making different things, I mean, you can use these like on your headdresses, like your crowns, spray paint them. I mean, popsicle sticks can be used for so many different things, but I mostly use mine for mixing, and I highly recommend, again, adding this to your special effects kit as something that you would probably not think that you would need. The next product that I have is pretty much you can find at any grocery store or Amazon. They come in all different sizes, but I have the Knox Gelatine. This is your gelatin mix, you know, to make jello. This is the original unflavored. You want the unflavored ones when you are creating molds of your casts and for creating gelatin prosthetics, which I will get into other videos, so stay tuned for that. But so I bought mine. I got 2 packs and they come in, there's 4 to a pack, and you would just mix equal ratios of this and water. And then moving on to my next product that goes with this is I have a bottle of glycerin. So this is by the brand Humco, and this is 99.5%. I can't pronounce anhydrous, but it's just a bottle of glycerin. So I would mix this into my gelatin powder to create my own gelatin mix to make my own prosthetics. So stay tuned for that, but I highly recommend, again, adding this to your special effects kit. I'm saying I highly recommend everything. I really do. These are all things that I feel like need, that you can find easily and quick and cheap, and they usually come in huge packs to where you won't need to buy these things for a while. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to help you guys out here. One of the last but not least products, well, I have 2 products left. The next thing I have are stippling sponges. This one is a pack of 3. Guys, you can get stippling sponges all kinds, different shapes, sizes, different types of textures and consistencies, or whatever you call it, absorbencies. But so I have this pack. It came in a pack of 3, and I have like 2 of this size. It's kind of a more firm stippling sponge. It's like a little bit harder and more closer together. And then I have one that's smaller and it's a little more spread out, so you can easily see through this one more. It's a little bit, it has more, what do you call it, texture to it. So this is great for when you're making prosthetics and you want to add some texture to whether it be the latex or whatever. Again, we'll get into more in-depth videos on that, but I highly recommend stippling sponges, and it's also great for working with face paint as well, creating different textures. So that is also what I have in my kit. And you guessed it, I highly recommend it. Okay guys, last thing I have for you. And if you like to do your own nails at home, you probably have one of these already in your bathroom. That is a pair of cuticle scissors. Mine are nice and sharp. I probably have about 2 or 3 cuticle scissors in my cabinet, just because I like to use this for when I'm working with bald caps, when I'm, you know, trimming up some liquid latex, when I'm making prosthetics. You want to have something nice and sharp that will cut through, that's, you know, pretty thin, that you don't want to break your product. So I recommend having a pair of cuticle scissors in your collection kit, just so that you can be able to work easier with your products. Also a regular pair of scissors too, because you never know when you're going to be cutting something, but definitely cuticle scissors. It gets those little fine little pieces that you might need to trim off of things. And yeah, so that's it for my little special effects products for beginners. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. Again, I would love a thumbs up if you like this video, and stay tuned for future special effects videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.